let's get your reaction to PDP's complaint.
I guess Kwara State is being ruled by APC. Is it an APC government?
Yes.
So this is a kind of criticism coming from the opposition party. But I have this to say, you know, in Nigeria, all the governors have a rentier mentality. Rentier mentality in that, you know, of course, if you look at the way revenue is collected and allocated in Nigeria, all the revenues are collected by the federal government. Then, towards the end of the month, by the end of the month, the federal government calls on the state governors to come together, come to a revenue allocation meeting or whatever, and begin to use a long knife to share it. This one belongs to the state. This one belongs to the local governments and so on. So more or less, the governors and the local government chairmen are now rent collectors. Yes. So because of this rentier mentality, governors find it very fashionable to travel to Abuja and stay there for as long as they want to stay. Now, that is an aberration of democracy, because democracy is supposed to be government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We expect a governor to be close to his people, to always know what is happening, to be a grassroots man, to know what is happening at the local government level, to know what is happening in the communities. There should be, you know, a periodic, you know, assessment of what is happening, even in the various local government areas. That is what we expect democracy to be. But it's not only Abdurrahman Abdurazak that is doing that. Let me say this. So many governors go to, and that is why, the first thing a governor does when he takes office is to see how he could build or buy a house in Abuja. In most cases, every state has a guest house in Abuja where the governor stays, making it very comfortable for them to go away on leave without what. So that is what happens. We don't need to encourage it. In that case, such a matter should be tabled before the Federal Executive Council, where the governor will also be a member. It is happening almost in every state, from Bayelsa State to Enugu State to Zamfara State, and so on. So many governors, every weekend, you see them in Abuja. They don't stay at home to govern, especially if the state capital is not that urbanized. So our emphasis here is that if we must emphasize the practice of democratic governance, the federal government should come up with a law concerning the number of days. A governor should, you know, we have a number of days the lawmakers have to sit, is it not? Yes. There should be a number of days a governor should stay at home to govern his people. Because when you are at home, people will come, chiefs will come and see you, explain their problems to you. Other stakeholders will have access to you. But when you are in Abuja, you are like somebody overseas. In most cases, some governors, while at home, find it difficult to create that access to them. So in Nigeria, we should be able to discourage this rentier mentality of, you know, as a governor, I can go to Abuja, take the money, pay salaries, and that is all. That is not governance. That is not democracy. In democracy, we expect the governor to interact with, town hall meetings should be held regularly. Stakeholders meeting with the professionals should be held regularly. With contractors, some contracts, especially road contracts, should be discussed in the open, in the public, for people to know what is happening. So this also facilitates the stakeholders buy-in into the policies and programs of the government. So if it is true that Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak is governing with WhatsApp, I don't know what to call it, WhatsAppocracy. maybe we can coin another term called maybe WhatsAppocracy instead of democracy. I don't think it is fair to the people of Kwara State.
WhatsApp, so crazy, doctor. Okay. Now, do you consider the PDP's complaint valid, or do you look at it as a mere political statement to tarnish the APC governor?
Well, I think that the PDP's complaint is a legitimate complaint, because everybody knows what happens in Nigeria. These governors are not, they are not there really to give us leadership. There is this leadership vacuum in Nigeria. That is just the truth. These people, you know, when they want our votes, they come with bogus ideas, deceiving our people to vote them into power. But once you vote them into power, their real character surfaces. How can a governor leave his home domain to reside in the Federal Capital Territory? Then why did he